Welcome back. We are here at the Contender Finals, day 2 of Spikeball Roundnet Championship Day. This is going to be awesome, Fredric. What are you expecting?
We just saw Joe reach deep in the bag and absolutely destroy Gen Z, and I am expecting more. The Cinderella team from Florida, Hayden and Austin.
Yep.
I hope the serve receive is spectacular on their end. Otherwise, this could get really ugly really quick.
We both have never seen Hayden and Austin play. That being said, they've made it here. They've done enough to get here. Obviously, they're athletes. They got some talent. So
that footwork was terrific.
Yeah,
so
super quick.
I'm hopeful. Good
That's
receive.
Right. Good receive. Good set. Wow. Wow.
All right.
All right, here we go. We got a finals.
That was a great play. I mean, they just
Great
beat
play.
Matt Cole and Ethan. We know that they can play.
Yeah.
So that was some nice footwork, good serve receive, and great defense.
Austin, a big lefty, opted for the drop, just big pocketed up, so unfortunately easy touch for Joe.
I think he's trying to hide a little bit, doesn't want to show too much, and
Boom.
the Joe Bondi show continues.
But I was going to say, you don't want to hide. You're in the finals.
Yeah.
You need to just go because Joe's not going to hide anything. Good rip, close, but nick the rim. Goes for the reverse, too high. All right, here we go.
Joe talks about how much he hates missing deep in the net. He'd much rather, hit a front rim.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I expect
2-2.
Joe is just going to go off here.
Second serve. Ooh, goes for the wide stance. Seemed a little high. 3-2, first rotation of the day. Let's see how Will does. Good cut. Unfortunately, awkward lefty hit by Austin.
Good posture on the serve receive from Austin.
Yeah. He was just had to run so far back to the net. Didn't have a clean enough hit, and Llamas capitalized.
Hard to give your partner enough time.
They're going to play that. Wow.
Magic hand.
Magic hand, but
not
just,
quite up.
yeah, not quite up.
I think these guys are playing the right strategy. They're playing super scrappy. If I have any opportunity to make a play on this serve, I'm going to play it because the next one I might not have an opportunity.
Goes for another cheeky drop. Same backhand flick. So they better log that because if he's going to do the drop, they might constantly go to that backhand flick. Hopefully they can log it and defend it.
I'm going to make a call. If they do that backhand flick, oh, boy.
Wow.
Good receive.
Pretty decent. Great on. Oh, my. Oh.
Hits it through the hands.
Wow. Can we talk about that lefty on from off the net there? That was insane.
That's a beautiful serve receive as well. He's doing it with his strong hand. It's going to help him a lot.
Great left.
Good shot selection.
Just clean set and beautiful finger roll.
I think if they continue dropping Joe Bondi, I think he's going to sit there and hit push flick backhands all day. It's going to be that backhand route, that backhand push the whole day, and they're really going to have to work on defense. I think they're going to have to pressure him really hard.
Goes for the drop. Looks like it's rim.
Yeah. Let's see it again. He's dropped twice. Not a drop.
Hard right.
That is an
and look
ace.
at that. He baits him with a couple softs, and he's not expecting it. You might just get out of your focus.
Look at Joe, though. Joe's sitting here going, that was the gimme. I should have had that.
Exactly, but there's something to be said. You were a pitcher.
Oh, for
it's
sure.
changing eye angle. It's all of that. It does work.
Ooh, I'm not sure what was bad with that.
Oh,
nope, as in like, oh, we have no play. Okay. I heard
like,
a nope.
Nope,
call
I
and
can't
was
get
like,
there.
I guess so.
Yeah.
He threw me for a loop.
Threw me for a loop. 7 serving 6. Good right.
Receive.
Ooh, that was tough.
This team's been playing,
Scrappy, like you
get
said.
a
I
touch,
love it.
set comes back, rip it home, tries to get cheeky, punished. I think that might actually be good in the long run for them. Remind him, sit there, we got to play hard round net if we're going to beat this team.
See, Joe's just said, you're a lefty? Let me show you my left and beat you with it. Oh, and then the right.
What is he?
He's saying that it was high. Remember, the lip rule is...
That's
I do not think that was high.
That's not going to go well for him. Yeah.
Clean. Yep, he was just late. It's all right, Hayden. Stay locked in. You're playing really well. 10 serving 6. Good reverse. Nice touch by Austin. Good lefty
Good
drop.
shot selection.
Yep. The lefty pull was covered. Just decided to take the open push. Nice drop push. Hayden serving 7-10. Let's see what he's got.
Swinging for cut, it looks.
Yep. I almost was thinking he was going to do a reverse from his hand angle, but great arm by Austin. Oh my gosh.
You have to love it.
I love this, dude. This is reminding me of a little bit of old style Roundnet, just athletes being scrappy, coming up. No one really knows who they are. I mean, some of the local Florida guys obviously do, but
this, I mean, there's an element of that, but looking at these guys serve receive, like, you can tell they have seen some stuff.
Yeah.
The footwork is there. I feel like they're almost being outplayed by setting and just Joe Bondi magic.
Yeah.
Because the setting has really been there for
just a couple
the
of
Llamas.
those.
And then, of
Ooh,
course,
good drop.
Joe
Just
Bondi
missed
magic.
the front rim. Wow,
Nice
great
reverse.
receive. Oh, see, there's that setting. Yeah, there it is.
But
think you're
you can
spot on
see
with
him.
that.
He just handles the reverse. The reverse comes to the left hand. He says, "Hey, I'm left-handed. Thank you." Also looks like he's about 6'5", 6'7".
Pretty tall guy.
Range. So he's got a lot of length to go out and get it.
13 serving 7.
That might actually be high. He's a pretty low guy.
He starts pretty low. So we just got new news.
Wait, he's not left-handed?
Austin is not left-handed.
Oh, okay. He's right-handed?
Well, he's very ambidextrous.
I mean, he set the left hand a few times.
Yeah,
Somebody mentioned it. Oh, my bad. That swing is interesting.
I mean, from that put me on, or like off the net hit lefty, I was like, there's no way he's not lefty after seeing that. And those reverse returns, I was impressed.
Got the egg on my face right now, but that's all right.
Hey, we're there. It's just a yoke.
That's facts. Joe swinging for reverse again on Hayden.
Yeah. Good, hard, just cut. And clean, 1, 2, 3, put away.
Great hand position. He keeps the hands low. He's working low to high with his hands. His footwork is good. Nice spread out stance. Keeps himself low.
Yep.
Joe's trying to beat him low, and he says, "I can live down there. Just don't beat me wide."
Good serve.
Joe eats
Like
it.
you said, just the Llamas are clean, quick setting.
They've seen every trick in the book.
Yeah.
They know what this game is.
And that gets back to he's feeling comfortable.
Will is looking for a highlight.
He's looking for something crazy.
He wants the magic highlight. He's trying to get on the
Just
spike ball
front
page.
rim set.
Question of how do we make Premier this year?
How do you make Premier this year? Great question coming in from our live audience. You have to be top 4 in the Contender division. So anyone can sign up for the Contender division. The only difference between advanced, intermediate, all the beginner divisions, you are playing with the no-hit zone. So if you have never experienced that, I highly recommend looking up some YouTube videos on it. Some of my best friends run the How to Roundnet page. They have a great informational video on that. You can check it out. Look at the new rule, the SRA rules. It's all in there, but there's a no-hit zone in the Contender division. So you have to play in that, get top 4, and you will qualify. Wow, great serve.
Wonderful receive as well to sit there and move all the way. Good lefty hit. Will tracks it down. That ball's dead.
Oh, goes for the drop.
There's that maturity again from Will, the awareness to sit there and say, "Oh, you're both away from the net. Let me put this down."
They're very good at running back to this no-hit zone and still feeling like they can hit whatever shot they want. That's, I feel like, one of the hardest parts of this adapting to this new game.
That is one of those pieces, like, if you want to make Premier this year.
Wow, great soft touch.
Good.
Oh, great up. Oh, smart choice to hit on
Good
2.
decision.
Just unfortunate.
Missed the execution.
Dang.
If you're going to make Premier, you're going to have to play defense. You're
Yeah.
going to have to know how to come back to the net and hit on the no-hit zone. And it is going to be a bunch of work getting into the groove of, hitting on this new no-hit zone. It is a challenge. Very rewarding.
I mean, even playing you yesterday, you came back all of your out-of-system plays, you're coming back to the net. You're running in hard, yet you've made it like you had options, hit great shots. I was really impressed with your hitting yesterday.
Thank you, Jarratt.
So just as we're talking on that point,
yeah, I mean,
it's tough. So I was very impressed with your hitting and just the way the Llamas are doing it right here.
And a lot of this is yes, it's one thing to be able to hit and know how to hit and all.
This guy,
That's a strong offensive hinder.
But unfortunately, that's not even a rule anymore.
But it's avoidable. I think that's these guys' point. Because Joe doesn't have to
Yeah,
choose that,
yeah,
that footwork,
yeah,
so
okay,
this is their point.
Didn't they change that rule, though? I thought they took out...
They took out strong offensive play, but it's still, if it's an avoidable hinder and you are, in a position where you don't have to, be, or you could have avoided, or you didn't make every attempt you could have to get out of the way of the ball.
Yeah.
Avoidable hinder, my point.
And there it was. So
that was cute.
Their wide stand, that's what they've been looking for. You
Every
can tell they've been pocketing them up, but their second serve, they're getting wide. They're trying to really lean into that 7-foot good body. Ooh.
They also mix from that wide stance, though. I mean, he's lined it up. Oh, I'm going to hit the little drop, and then just blasted it in. Finds the success that he wanted there. Will getting a little too faked.
Little too cheeky. Here we go, 15-20.
You need
Let's
a
see
lot
if
of
they
magic.
can hit a run. For a drop.
Oh, dear. Great touch.
There.
And Joe's in. Carry? Oh, carry. I see.
They called a carry. We didn't
Bad
hear
call
it.
by me.
Yeah.
Carry by Joe. Or carry call by Joe. And it's agreed upon. Actually, good movement by the defense there. He rotates all the way around. The partner stays on the front side, blocks off the backhand push. And Joe sits there and goes for the backhand wrap like he's been eating all game. And Hayden is there. Hayden reads him like a book. He's sitting here learning.
Yep. So they're taking the notes. I'm very impressed with this team from Florida.
It's a good, defensively minded team, making a lot of adjustments. That is a team you don't want to play in Premier this year.
Yeah.
A team that has great footwork. They get a few more reps under their belt. They'll have some great serve receives, and then they'll play scrappy defense. That's a good recipe.
They have the athleticism to boot.
For sure.
Fredric, game 1. That was awesome. Llamas took it. I mean, it seemed fairly easy. We were both impressed with the way that the Florida, Hayden and Austin played, the Florida team. What can they do next game to give themselves a shot?
Well, we saw there, coming into this, I think you and I both knew there's going to be a lot of how much can this team hang.
Yeah.
And I was really impressed with how well they did on serve receive. You just got to shut down Joe Bondi. And, that is a true testament to be able to have done as well as they have.
Yeah.
But you got to go on even farther. You got to shut him down. You got to stop the aces. You got to fire back. You got to challenge Joe.
Yeah.
They're in a spot to make some more touches on him. I just think that he's going to mix up his hitting. I think he's a pretty dynamic hitter.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they can continue to adjust on defense, continue finding some touches, and shut down the serving runs from Joe.
And this is it. So Hayden and Austin should not hold anything back. They need to take the win.
Grip it and rip it right here.
Oh, here we go. We're right into it. Game 2. Good
Nice
lefty
left.
Little serve. And there's a little different hit, right? We didn't go for the flick. We opted for a little lefty pull.
He doesn't pull it back too far. He just kind of puts it in that nice little opening.
Yep.
C gap, hit gap. That's a Joe Bondi hitting.
1-0 Llamas to serve.
Will stepping out, ripping cut. Nice little receive. Clean set. And that's a clean put away.
Great lefty wrap.
Hard to go get that if you're Will. Hard to go get that if you're Joe. If you're Joe, you're leaving the strong hand to go make a touch. If you're Will, you got to go all the way around the setter. Just a lot of work for either of the defenders. Another step out cut. Clean set. They cut that gap down so quick.
Yeah.
Joe squirts it, or Will squirts it through anyways. No problem. All right, here's the scary part.
I think that was still too high.
Even on the big man.
Even though he's very tall. Little drop second serve. Clean lefty.
Clean.
Is Joe going to try to take a hinder there? He's looking like he wants to call it, but nope. Says I wasn't given the right effort.
These guys play really quick.
I know. You got to make sure the receiver's ready. Smooth second serve, nothing crazy, and easy. There's the backhand flick. Hayden almost closed down on it.
Yeah. They're doing a good job mitigating these gaps. They're kind of they did a good job using Will. Will's a pretty quick guy, but they tried to get leave Will in that gap, kind of close the gap around the Will and kind of create a third defender act there. But Will's too athletic, gets out of the way. Good side out there.
Yes. Little fake, nothing crazy.
I don't know if this
Clean
has
lefty wrap by Will.
been a strategy by Hayden and Austin, but they're playing almost all lefty putaways. I don't know if it's setting or if this is like a strategy.
Yeah, you're right.
Initially, I kind of assumed it was setting, but at this point, I'm starting to think this is like
Just a strategy. We need to
yeah,
hit it with our left hands, give it something they haven't seen.
because they've definitely out-touched the Llamas. Good
Great
receive on Joe. Oh, clever hitting.
I honestly
I think
think
that's just
he missed
an
it.
oopsie.
Did it just pocket?
The happy
Did he
accident.
touch it with his fingertip?
I think he got a little fingertip. I think that's a happy accident.
Yep, happy accident.
Another drop.
Coming right at us. So I'm thinking they're dropping a lot. Do you think they're doing that so they can just anticipate the hit more likely?
I think these guys have played a ton of defense all week, and they're used to getting just endless touches.
Yeah.
I don't think they've played a team that hits this clean. They're really athletic guys, so I think they're putting it on and just playing D.
Yeah.
Fair, maybe
fair.
I'm wrong, but that is what I'm guessing.
Because, speak to this if you think I'm wrong here, but when you sometimes just do those easy put-me-ons, sometimes the receiving team gets into a very predictable system. Like, they're always going to set him across the net here because it's so easy to return.
Great receive.
Wow.
Great side out.
Such a good point.
Beautiful, beautiful round net. Love the dive, the athleticism. And Joe, you can see how surprised he is.
Yeah.
He hits the nice serve. He expects the ace. A little bit of front rim.
Good rip left.
No, I think you're right in that regard, and I think that they kind of get the fortunate byproduct of, hey, when I rip, you don't think it's coming.
Yeah. Wow, just a really good low hit.
This team is, like, the Llamas are such a clean hitting team. Like,
Yep.
that works all the way through, Contender. That's going to work in low advanced, or excuse me, low premier, but it is not going to work against a team that is, on the same page, hitting a fluid offense. Great drop by Joe, or excuse me, by Will. Joe with the touch.
Oh, just an unfortunate set by Will, but that was tough. You got to run away.
It's a hard set to make.
Got to remember where the net is.
I think he needs to take a few more steps there, get his feet under him.
Yeah.
Very, very challenging, especially
A little high on that
wind.
serve. We got 7 serving 8.
Keeping it close. They're not getting lost, that's for sure.
That's true. They got to know it's going to be tight. It's going to be scrappy, so
I think
got
it's
to be comfortable with that.
10-7 here. Joe serving from the right.
Oh. You're right.
Joe is, again, that time bomb. When's he
Can
going to go
pop
off?
Yep.
When is the 5-ace run coming? Because it feels like it's imminent at all points.
Opt not to play it.
Probably a good decision. We all know it's coming on the second serve, probably. Oh, decides to rip this one.
That looked like a carry. Oh, yep, they call it.
Do we have a?
No,
That's
they
a
called
mature
it.
call.
They called it. Yep.
Good call, for sure. Good call.
That one looked all fingers, all throwy.
And that's like one of those points where the Llamas are getting, room to grow.
Yeah.
There's a few sets to clean up, a few pieces of footwork, some carrying. I mean,
Ooh, I like the idea with that push,
I do too.
but unfortunately just front rimmed it.
It's fun to see a high octane serving team that also likes to play defense with room to grow. It really gives you a lot of, like anticipation for what this team is going to do this year in, Premier and Pro brackets.
Ooh, a little boomer over him. Here we go, 10 serving 11. Hayden and Austin are right in this.
Good serve by Hayden. Good movement by Austin. Good on. The shot from Joe is off the body. They're going to soft touch. He's going to, botch the set. You hate to see it. That is that rotation we talk about. Joe getting predictable on offense.
Yep.
Austin comes across, fills the gap off the body beautifully to Hayden. Just can't give him enough time. A little bit of front rim from Joe.
Did he
My
fall
goodness.
in? Might have fell in as well. They're right in this.
They are right, and they're playing good defense.
Yeah.
it would be wild, in my opinion, if we see, you know, the sneaky game off the Llamas with, you know, some good defensive touches here and there, and Joe kind of going a little cold. But largely, they've handled Joe's serving.
And there you go. There's that lean and serve that they do.
Are we knotted at 12s?
The second short serve ace
we are knotted
he's
at
gotten.
12s.
Knotted at 12. Naughty, baby.
Yeah, no, I was thinking
I
it
know
too.
what you meant. Good serve.
Good footwork to get the touch. Great set. He hits
Oh,
it.
no,
Will's
right at
up.
him.
Clean serve from Joe. What a touch.
Great
Come
cut
back.
by Austin.
Good set. Oh, my goodness. That's a heck
What a
of a
rally.
point. Great run by Hayden. He goes around. The ball's a little behind him. He takes the stop and then the drop step with the right foot. Gets it great up to his partner for the clean set and just fires it.
Playing so clean.
I don't think they're rotated in the right spots rotationally. 13-12 on the rotate. It should be Will's serve.
Yep, Austin should be there.
This is right, guys. No. Hayden, you need to go right just a little bit. We're on the rotate.
There we go. Bingo.
Good drop. Hayden is there.
Wow.
Good on by Will. Clean shot. Joe's got that elegant dive where he just kind of
it's
glides
just so
across.
PJ-esque.
So PJ. He just floats along. Perfect touch. Doesn't quite get it where he wants it, but man, it's such a clean, pretty play. Good serve. Good touch. With the left hand ripping. Joe up to the net to hit, and Joe puts it away.
Just right by him. I am very impressed by the defense Austin and Hayden are playing.
They are not missing defensive touches.
They're right in the right spots. They're right in the right spots.
Good shot
Wow,
selection.
good push.
I'll say, when we were playing Roundnet there for a long time without the hit zone, the no hit zone, excuse me, and I thought there were a lot of plays that were borderline impossible, just exceptionally challenging. And the no hit zone suddenly gave a lot of opportunities for lots and lots of hard plays. All these almost impossible are now very hard but manageable.
Yeah.
And these guys are showing they are very hard, but they can be done.
Yep.
They are getting all of the hard touches.
Yep.
These aren't easy touches to get. And when the ball is hit at you quick, like the Llamas are hitting, it's easy to miss them. They're not missing.
Yep.
Getting the touches that they want. Just got to work on that hitting. They're hitting at the Llamas too. Llamas are a good defensive team. Good serve, good receive.
Oh, can he get the second touch? Oof.
That quick thought process. He's
They're
so
good.
quick to hop up and say, oh, I got to get this touch.
I have found it's been a very hard adjustment. It's a new rule for this year. If you are within that 7-foot service line, the ball is traveling upward off the net, it hits your body, you're allowed to touch it again. Your partner then must hit it on. Right there.
The Jenny
Sometimes
ace.
The
We take
Jenny
those.
ace. Little boot me on. See, they work sometimes, man. It just throw you off.
All right, Will on
That
the
was a
feature
little
court.
high.
What is Will thinking in this moment? You've got to sit there and think that Will is, I just got Jenny aced on feature court. It's a tough scene. Good footwork by Hayden. All right, by Austin to go around there. Just a little bit slow. Joe rips it through the gap.
They take a timeout.
Are we 15s? Something like that?
Unfortunately, I'm trying.
16s.
16.
I think
timeout was taken.
I see Joe holding the ball. I think it is Joe's serve. And if Joe is the one that took this serve receive, I would be terrified. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Just with these with our little headsets on, it's harder for us to hear what's exactly going on. So still a little confused, but I think we just have straight up timeout, just to kind of reset the energy.
These guys are getting some coaching from their fearless leader, it appears, Dom Orlando.
Yeah, Dom Orlando, the main man behind the Florida Roundnet scene, which historically has been non-existent, which is crazy, right? Florida, this awesome beach town. We're gonna play this awesome sport, and yet it has been non-existent here.
What a fantastic job Dom did yesterday. Played
Yeah.
a great Roundnet. Was super impressed with his game. And, I mean, you have to imagine that these are, like, his guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
these guys can serve, receive, reverse. Dom's got a great reverse.
Yep.
They can serve, receive, cut. He's got a great cut.
Exactly.
So you have to imagine these guys love to play. The footwork is beautiful, too.
Second serve, 16 all. See, they're even trying tactics like throwing Joe off by throwing balls at him.
And
And
it's
it
working
worked.
into the front rim. 7-6, home stretch.
Fredric, this was a strategy that I used in baseball. I'll talk about it after this. Great lefty serve. One,
Clean
two,
touch.
oh,
Bad hit.
hit a hitting error, but a bad first touch. Oh, you cannot touch that dig right there. It cannot be that bad by Austin. That was very
He just
unfortunate.
mistimed that jump and kind of got
Maybe,
caught in the
yeah.
air. Good recovery set from his partner, though.
Yeah.
Give him an opportunity to make a play. Good receive.
Right.
Great shot. Not rim? Question. Oh, wow.
Looks like they're
Wonderful
call-
shot.
Yep,
Wonderful shot.
Yep, just a really good shot. That was tough to tell. Will's debating calling it because it did look iffy. I thought that was high.
I did too.
They're not even going to ask.
9-7, no question. Here we go. The Llamas have not
Interesting,
dropped a game
interesting.
this tournament. They're looking for a perfect event. Good receive. Will adjusts well. Good footwork by Will to find the gap.
All right, and now Joe's got the ball, though, so.
You can't imagine Joe's looking to lose this game. He
No.
just got aced. The left. A bomb.
Oh, Will just didn't go for it.
That would have had to been a truly spectacular set
It would have had to been.
to give him an opportunity to make a play. Good serve.
We got a game 3, Fredric.
Game 3. I mean, we talked about it at the beginning. They were going to have to clean up the setting. They were going to have to convert all the defensive touches. They got every touch they could have hoped for. They did a great job recovery setting off those defensive touches. The hitting was better. They pulled out some crafty shots.
Very impressive.
And Joe went really cold.
I know.
He went really
So
cold.
my only issue that I noticed there is the Llamas felt like they had maybe a little bit of a comfortable lead or just felt comfortable. I felt that from them.
For sure.
And when you take the foot off the throat, that
Yeah.
can happen.
That can happen.
You go cold a little bit because you don't have that same intensity. You think this will be easy, right?
Yeah.
And yet, there we are. Now we're in a game 3 where anything can happen, and you are really regretting taking the foot off the throat.
Oh, for sure. I think it'll be interesting because once you've let him in, the question becomes, all right, do I start playing a more intense game? Do I
Yeah.
start ripping these shots? Do I just start firing? Or can I calm myself down and go, this is okay. I'm going to keep playing my game. I'm
Yeah.
going to find my serves. It'll all be all right. We are going to break them. And that's hard to sit there and say, okay, I know I should play my game. Let's rip these serves. Let's let it cut. Let's
Yeah.
let my game do its job. When you
And
sit there and want to just rip it by a guy, I mean, you feel like you're a better player. You feel like I should be able to ace this guy.
Exactly.
You gotta put the ego aside and outplay. Let your game really play.
These guys are young, at least the Volley Llamas. Like, I don't know actually
Yeah,
how
Llamas
old
are so
Hayden
young.
and Austin are, but it takes a lot to find the maturity, like you were saying, to know that your game can speak for itself if you don't try to overdo it. But you obviously want to bring it.
It's hard not to love these two, Austin and Hayden, playing on their home turf,
Oh,
defending the
defending
Florida
the
Roundnet
home
scene.
turf. You love to see it.
Sit there, come all the way
We
through the
need
final.
these storylines,
Oh,
man.
it's beautiful
Yeah.
too, dude. I'm stoked for this because they are playing great defense.
Yeah,
They're moving quick, getting all the touches.
it's pretty dang exciting. I wanted to finish that story I started to tell though, because
Sure.
I'm glad I stopped because that was an awesome finish to that game. They ended up pulling it out. But when we were joking about them throwing balls at Joe, right? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you got different balls, right? You get distracted, different eye angles, and we were baseball guys. You were a pitcher, I was a catcher. I would intentionally have my pitcher sometimes step off the mound, throw the ball back, like say I want a new ball,
Right.
and throw it at me eye level. And if the batter's still
Right.
focused, they are now seeing an eye
They're
level
watching
ball,
eye-level ball.
and then I come back with something low.
Yep. that
Even though they
curveball in the
were
dirt.
expecting it before, they see a high level just ball thrown back at you.
You get a
All
free
of a
pitch.
sudden, it's the little things that you don't think about. They can work.
That's an awesome tactic. I mean, it's so much of these games are mental. Like, if you can sit there and generate some weird touch, something
Yeah.
just not in system, you're going to make a lot of progress. The gentleman's ace, the little drops.
It happened. There were 2 gentleman aces.
Yeah, the surprise rip where it's like, okay, I think he's going to drop here, and they take the first step forward, and oh, this is my chest.
Yeah.
What is this? So I think Llamas just got to bear down right here, sit there and say, all right, be patient. Their drops aren't going to ace me, and if they do, we'll take it back.
Yeah.
I got to respect the power. This is a real team. And, man, they have shown this is a team.
Rock, paper, scissors. Llamas win. That's big. Fredric, you're a guy who, in my opinion, is silly for always wanting to take serve.
I do like to win games, and I don't want it to be a cheapo win.
We have an error right off the rip, but they win the RPS, rock, paper, scissors, so they had the mini break in the bag, so it's not the end of the world. Now it's kind of just like you lost rock, paper, scissors, but they need a hold here.
And then an ace.
Oh my gosh, there it is. He's so long, he gets the beautiful drop, hits the perfect front pocket. Just untraditional, but it's working against the Llamas right now.
So I made the comment, and I think game 1, that the Llamas have kind of seen every trick in the book. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe this hard-nosed, let's play defense, scrappy style is the surprise that the Llamas weren't looking for. Will's ripping. Like, I think we're going to see the 2 different approaches that we discussed. The trust the game, and then the how hard can I swing.
Great serve.
Good receive.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3.
Again, setting the left hand.
Yeah. But he hits it backhand. But setting the left hand.
Same
again,
idea.
Yeah, same idea.
I mean,
no, you're right.
That gap is where they're hitting. That gap is.
Yeah.
I feel it's working for him. It's working for him. Good stroke.
Here we go.
For sure. Good call, Will.
Yep.
No disputes.
All right, 2 serving 3. Let's see if Joe can light it up again. Yep, I agree. That was a little high. Had a good touch on it, though. That was closer. That was closer.
Bold call when your partner's got a good receive like that. I don't know. These are marginal.
High. Yep.
Wow.
I could have seen it going either way there.
Yeah, same. It's just so hard to sit there and make that call with that much confidence.
Yeah.
Good serve. Keeps it low. Joe says not today.
It almost just lipped up. I think he was there if it didn't lip.
That one bad step. He tries to come across a little too early, cut the angle. And the lip surprises him.
Holy left.
Wow.
Okay.
Questioning rim. There we go.
Hayden's seeing if it nicked the rim.
I thought it nicked rim.
It was
just
so
based
low.
on the angle.
Yeah.
Could have not, but
They're
yeah,
calling
they're
a
calling rim.
redo. Wait, redo or rim?
A redo
I thought
or
I
rim?
saw a thumbs up. I could be wrong. The camera was blocking me.
Hard to say.
Yep,
Yeah,
redo
they gave a
completely.
redo. That was a marginal one. I mean, good receive.
Joe's there for the little backhand. Oh!
I don't know what just happened.
My
that might have been
gosh!
clean. That might be the play of the day.
His foot was not. He was out
He
of the
was
no-hit
out
zone.
of the no-hit zone.
Holy cow!
That's an unbelievable play. Joe with a great touch.
We need to clip that.
That
He's on
was
the stream.
spectacular. Good receive by Will.
First off, the fact that Joe's able to save that ball.
The presence to
And
sit there and
then-
stick out your hand, though.
With the no-hit zone, Fredric, you don't see those hands of God. We call those the hands of God.
Of course.
You don't see them often anymore. Coleman had a little thigh of God on me yesterday.
Yeah.
You don't see it a lot because you have to be off the net.
The diving hand of
That
God.
was sweet.
Beautiful.
That
That's
was
high.
definitely high,
No doubt.
for sure. Oh,
Good call. Yeah.
so this is interesting,
Immediately give up a great
right? We
turnaround.
have a lot of calls already, though. When you're nervous, the
Ooh,
pressure.
leave clean.
Oh,
Tough
wow.
scene.
That was tough.
Little man's got to get a little bit lower. Hayden got to get shorter. Just get down on
I
it.
don't know if I agree with that call. I've agreed with everything Ryan and Slade have called thus far, but
Same. I mean, maybe they saw some we didn't.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
They got a little bit better angle. We're a little bit low. Kind of hard to tell.
good rip.
Drop right here.
We got 6.
There
6.
it is.
Oh.
He's mixing. He likes the lefty-righty drop with the little just push.
7-6.
they're not
Will
cutting
goes
too
for
much.
that step out cut, or sorry, step in cut. Oh.
You see what he did on that footwork there? He
The
comes
step
right,
through. Yeah.
he comes left, and then he steps forward.
Yeah.
Cuts down the angle a little bit,
Yeah.
reaches out in front of him. Good receive.
I'm
Good swing.
I'm very impressed with Hayden's athleticism, footwork,
Oh, for
his
sure.
ability to play. I've never even, I mean, I haven't met the guy.
Like the presence of mind, sit there and like diving around the net.
Yeah.
It's just, he's in the zone.
All right, rotation, 8 serving 7.
Anybody's game, as we saw.
We got a drop. Oh, good enough lefty hit. Joe thought he was there. He's frustrated with it, but
The Llamas
enough.
have not adjusted on defense at all. They've been hitting the lefty shots all day, and the Llamas do not want to make an adjustment. Gotta fill. Gotta fill.
9 serving 8. That was a good point, Fredric. They're not adjusting to it. Like when they played Gen Z before this, their defense was insane. Well, they're also serving insane, but they also got so many good touches.
I think Gen Z was playing, you know, a more traditional game, a game that they were expecting another lefty put away.
There you go.
And this team is not. They are not playing, you know, a traditional normal game. They are playing their own thing.
Yeah.
And they are adjusting extremely well on defense. They're making good runs. They're reading the hitters. They're playing, I'm going to go out and say it, they're playing no-hit zone defense.
Yeah.
This is a team that learned to play defense recently.
Oof.
That have played a ton on the no-hit zone because this is a clinic.
Yeah.
How to play defense, how to run a defense.
Great receive.
Good touch by Joe.
Wow.
Beautiful hit. That's a spectacular piece of hitting over the shoulder. Hit the rep anyways.
Lets
no
it
problem.
get through. Yep. 11 serving 9. And just like that, if Bondi catches fire.
That was one of the big keys last game.
Yeah, he was
Bondi
cold.
went cold. Kind of got surprised by these two and their athleticism. And that's a front rim.
Yeah, just nick the rim.
Joe
All right,
is
10
right
serving 12.
there, though. You can feel him knocking on the door
Yeah.
with all these aces. That's high.
Yeah,
That's not
yep,
planned.
totally high.
Good push.
Hayden thought it might have been by him.
I
What'd you see?
I think Hayden was thinking to call carry.
Oh.
Because I saw a big hesitation
yeah.
out of him.
He hasn't hesitated yet, so that's why I was like confused.
Oh, we both saw it. Good way to get there by Hayden. Good shot selection. Pulls it around Joe. They're asking if he was in.
If not, he said it would have been interference.
Yeah, no, that's
Which
and that's
is
a fair
valid.
take. Yeah. Yeah, he's good.
Here we go.
Llamas have
11
said
serving 13.
they don't love seeing speed on serve receive, and Hayden's got some thump. Good touch.
Wow.
Good set. That's just poor hitting. You got to set your feet there. Joe does not miss.
And that's just like, you can tell, like, these guys are playing so well, and they're just, to get to that next level, right?
Yep.
Those little things have to just
Little
elevate.
things. The Llamas have complained about, playing against speed. They've said they haven't seen a ton of speed, so they don't like playing against. Austin has a lot of perceived speed. Because these drops,
Wow.
it's a good on.
Good pocket.
These drops from Austin keep them so close. The perceived speed against them is really fast.
Fair.
You got to stay around the net. Kind of sucks him in on serve receive.
Yeah.
And then fires. Here comes the drop. Good drop.
Oh,
That's
the roll up
unfortunate.
again right over them. They collapse perfectly on defense.
This is one of those spots where, Llamas adjusted well hitting-wise. They started hitting all the backhands. They started making adjustments setting, adjustments hitting. And these guys have toe-to-toe with them. They keep adjusting shot for shot, making good defensive movements. I think we need to see a trajectory variation out of the Llamas. Start hitting high, start hitting low, because you're not beating them with your normal shots.
Yep.
2-4?
I believe it is 13 to 15.
Oh, beautiful touch from Will. Great receive. Hayden's there. Good set. A crush.
Joe's tall, though. Oh, my
Good
gosh.
set.
Oh, I am loving these rallies, Fredric. These guys are fun to watch.
And I mean, all pieces of this was great, great round net. Joe and Will moving around the net quick. A
Timeout was
well-earned
taken.
touch.
Yes.
14-15. They're fighting. Dude, look at the gnarly strawberry he's got on his right hip.
Oof.
You love to
pulls
see
that
it.
shirt up. I get one on my hip a lot. That's a little higher than I typically get one, but
He's icing it.
yeah. Oh, he literally is putting a nice
Yeah.
little cold drink
Cold
on
pack
it.
on it, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be pretty in the morning. This has been fun.
That brings me back to the baseball days,
For
man.
sure.
Getting those raspberries all over from sliding.
All the time.
14-15.
Just wild situation. I don't think anybody expected this.
No.
Llamas sure didn't. Because they
And-
came in game 1.
And that's right there. That's to the advantage of Hayden and Austin, right?
Come
They
in with the chip
know.
on your shoulder.
Yeah. But they know no one was expecting this. They almost have nothing to lose, yet they're defending their turf. They're so locked in. Like, I know the feeling. You know the feeling.
Oh,
You're
for
just
sure.
so locked in. Nothing to lose. Oh, it's fun.
They're putting balls on the net, just sitting here going, I know we're gonna get this time.
Yeah.
The only question in their mind right now is, are they gonna touch it after we put it back on?
Yeah.
That's the only thing. And then they know they're gonna get that next touch, and they have been. They're winning every rally. The Llamas, I mean, Joe's finished a few, but these guys are winning rallies.
Yeah. And when you're going to get out-aced by the Llamas,
For sure. You have to
you
win
have to
one.
win the rallies.
You
So
have to.
they're doing a great job at what they need to do. Ooh, how's your body, Fredric? How you holding up here during this timeout? I
My
think
hand
we need
hurts.
a timeout.
My hand hurts. But that's about it.
He hits ball hard, hand hurts.
That's facts.
Somebody wanted a recap of Llamas Gen Z.
So, yes, we just had a question coming in from the chat. Recap request from Volley Llamas and Gen Z. They missed the first semifinal stream. Fredric, it's not that hard of a recap. Give it to us.
The Joe Bondi Show.
Yeah. 100%. So if that's all the recap you need, good. Give us a little thumbs up in the chat. No, but Joe Bondi went off. I think maybe both games we couldn't even count the aces he had on both hands. No, yeah, maybe 7 aces each game. It was pretty insane. They were playing super clean. Will was also putting great pressure on. They had good variety, which
For sure.
kept them so off balance. Even if they didn't get the ace, their touches were so bad that they were just getting the defensive. So it was pretty much Volley Llamas 110%.
Season 3, Episode 4, The Joe Bondi Show.
Well, then what season and episode is this? Because we need a we need a banger of an episode.
That looked clean.
What just?
Front rim?
Ooh,
Must have
maybe.
been front, maybe side.
Yeah.
Side, maybe.
Good.
Good low
Second
serve. Austin is there. He finds the
Goes
touch.
down.
That is one of those touches that we haven't seen from him. We've seen him move. We've seen him get in good spots and make butter touches. And now we see him move, get in a good spot, and oopsie.
Oopsie doopsie. You know what I think, though, Fredric? Great wrap.
And they pick themselves back
They
up.
pick himself back up, but Austin, it came off his hand softer because Joe hit it softer. Maybe he's expecting a harder hit.
That's a good point.
It just goes to that change of tempo. Wow. I'm very
it
impressed by
comes.
that get me on by Will. The short works. Joe is just too much on his heels. You think
I'm
he was right
shocked.
there. I'm shocked
I
that
think
worked.
Joe expected the crush, so he was prepping up for a jump.
Oh.
And then he sits there and goes low, and Will doesn't fill for him, and that's a point.
Wow.
Knotted at 16s.
16 all. Goes for the drop.
Unbelievable touch. Great shot.
Oh my
17-16.
goodness.
We are hype out here. This is wild.
Their defensive rotations right now.
That is a
perfect.
magic
and
touch.
that goes to like the. Yeah.
He hides
sometimes.
behind the setter.
And then
He
just.
baits the shot and just explodes to his right, picks the low touch.
Double fault, but
17s.
the damage almost. He got it back.
I've got goosebumps. I'm getting chills.
This is. And I can't tell if it's from the breeze or from the game. No, I'm kidding.
This is-
It's this game. Great
Front
short,
rim.
just next to rim.
8-7. Hayden's looking for it. And they get another touch on Joe's hitting.
Wow, what a rip, but just the front rim.
He crushed that.
Yeah.
He's swinging
They're
for glory.
feeling it, dude. You know, they're in the zone.
Does he rip again?
Ooh.
Tough. And this is the scary part. This is the part you got to survive.
This is where it's season finale of.
Yeah, for real. He's
of
looking at the sun.
Oh,
What a touch!
Oh my!
He gets there.
Oh, if they would have got that on.
The set has to be better. It's such a hard set to make, but that's where you have to do better. That's all you're gonna do with that receive.
19
9-8.
serving 18. They get the mini break back. Huge.
Joe takes this. It's over. Front rim.
Double faults.
If you would have told me 19s game 3 was gonna happen, I would have laughed at you.
I like your laugh.
Good swing.
Yeah, I did think it was high.
I did too.
Yeah, they agree. They agree. That was a tough little call from their coach on the sideline.
Good receive. Good hit. So Will's gonna try and make a hinder. No, he's not gonna try and make
No,
a hinder.
he's just impressed. I honestly think he's like, how do I get there?
I think he felt hindered, but he didn't make the call. He tried to make the play. I think he might have had a call. Good receive.
Left.
Here's the defense. The touch.
Oh. Wow, Hayden's wanting it back for the game.
Close.
Dude, my heart's beating. It's like I'm playing right now. Oh, the lefty drop. 21-20.
And Joe Blondie takes another salt.
And that's it.
I mean, what a game.
What a
series.
game. What a series.
This is how you make a highlight video.
Oh my goodness.
Like that is a recipe for a heck of a highlight video. You play defense for 2 full games.
This is just content central right now. Congrats to Volley Llamas, but honestly, I'm far more impressed with Austin and Hayden.
Oh, but not even close. To be able to receive Joe and like do a passable job for 3 games, sitting here, sit with them. Wild.
We just got the update. 10 minutes, we got Premier Finals. We have Highly Calculated versus Grassy. For those of you that don't know, Grassy is Brendan Ferreria. I always mess that up. Sorry, Brendan. And then Ryan Marino. And if their serves are on, they're a deadly team. But they'll be playing, especially Ryan.
Scariest server.
They will be playing Ravi and Dan in the finals of the Premier Division. Yeah. Fredric?
Lots of fun.
It was a pleasure.
Enjoyed
Lots of fun. See you later.